Stoner, what are we doing today, brother?
Finishing the mixing of my song Forever Mine.
Finishing the mix, man. That's what we're doing. We're just diving into like some vocal mixing stuff. So I'm gonna show you some things that you can do to your vocals to, you know, just make them sound pro, man. Sound professional.
I'm on some of your time, can you ride with me for a minute? Probably to the end and I'll be with you. If you
So you notice right here, remember I was talking about clipping and peaking forever in the last time?
Yeah.
So we're clipping a little bit, so I'm gonna turn, you remember clip gain? This right here, you see how this is plus 19? So let's shrink that a little bit so that we're not clipping in the yellow. Got a little bit healthier level, you know what I'm saying? What's up?
When you cut, like when you split a track?
Command E.
Okay.
So if you click anywhere on here and you just do Command E, that splits it for you, and then you can use that level as get his level up.
probably to the end and I'll be with you. If you broke with me, better know I'm spinning when you with me. Ain't no joke in me. Took you past the firmament, now you a astronaut now.
How does the vocal sound by itself, dry? How's the voice sound to you?
Time, can you ride with me for a minute?
Anything?
Probably to the end and I'll be with you. If you broke with me, better know I'm spinning when you with me.
What is it? Auto-tune?
I think it does have auto-tune already.
Got me falling for your love, nah, it ain't no backing out.
There's auto-tune on that shit?
Yeah, there's a little bit. I think they recorded with auto-tune. All right, so first thing, I'm gonna just run through the mixing of this vocal.
Kimmy, took you past the firmament, now you at.
I'm just listening to how the recording sounds. Like the microphone sounds clean. There's no, it doesn't sound like it's distorted at all. The auto-tune is already baked in the recording itself. So the first thing I wanna do is control the dynamics. So remember I was talking about yesterday, literally we're doing like a lot of control stuff. So control meaning EQ or compression?
Both?
No, if you're trying to control.
Compress it?
Compress. So this is a singing vocal, right? So what compressor would you go for? What style of compression would you go for?
Compressing PS22.
No. That's a blue color.
Is it CLA or SSC?
CLA, yeah. They're just LA2A, so yeah, let's throw on a CLA2A and get some compression. This is good for like singing vocals, you know, R&B stuff.
Took you past the firmament, now you a astronaut now. Got me firmament, now you a astronaut now. Got me falling for your love, nah, it ain't no backing out.
The keys is making sure that before and after like volume is the same.
Took you past the firmament, now you a astronaut now. Got me falling for your love, nah, it ain't no backing out.
So that's gonna help us just control the dynamics. Boom, let's give them a little reverb. We still got that plate reverb that you set up, so I can just go, remember here, press play, and then just mix it enough.
Some of your time, can you ride with me for a
start
minute?
to feel it.
Probably to the end and I'll be with you. If you broke with me, better know I'm spinning when you with me. Ain't no joke in me. Took you past the firmament, now you a astronaut now.
All right, let's hear this in the mix.
I'm on some of your time, can you ride with me for a minute? Probably to the end and I'll be with you. If you broke with me, better know I'm spinning when you with me.
There's honestly not a lot you have to do with this because the recording is already so decent. Throw some delay on there too. So give him another, on the bottom of the synths.
Oh.
Yeah, throw a little bit of delay on there. Yeah, this is just gonna give his vocal just a bit more dimension in the mix. Do it in solo. It's better to hear like how much you're applying in solo first instead of bringing something in.
Time, can you ride with me for a minute? Probably to the end and I'll be with you. If you broke with me, better know I'm spinning when you with me. Ain't no joke.
Keep going until you hear
past the firmament, now you a astronaut now. Got me falling for your love, nah, it ain't no backing out.
Yeah, you're getting better at setting it now. As before, you used to just like throw it up there. Nah, it's good. All right, let's hear it now.
Some of your time, can you ride with me for a minute? Probably to the end and I'll be with you. If you broke with me, better know I'm spinning when you with me. Ain't no joke in me. Took you past.
I think the only thing that I hear, like, honestly, the vocal was like really good. The recording is good. I know you guys more than likely use that 87 in there, so there's not a lot that we need to do. That's the beauty of like getting good recordings. I would add like an EQ, kind of make his voice a little bit brighter. And one of my favorites to do that is gonna be this Pultec. Did I ever show you the Pultec EQ? You ever seen this one right here? Hold on. You ever seen this one? So this is an EQ, just like this is an EQ, you know what I'm saying? They're both EQs, so they affect the frequencies.
They have different sounds though, right?
They got different sounds. So this one is like This one is a very like smooth sounding EQ. So if I were to like boost a bunch of high end on this EQ, you would get that like clarity that you would want, but it could be a little harsh.
Yeah.
Whereas if I boost with this, it's just a sound, it's just the type of EQ. Like it allows you to get more brightness without kind of the harshness. So
What is the name of that one?
Pultec EQ.
That's a Pultec 22.
Nah. All of this PS22.
Some of your time, can you ride with me for a minute?
So let's find the frequency where like we feel like we get that airy brightness to his voice.
Some of your time, can you ride with me?
Usually this is still like high mids. Usually you find that airy kind of brightness around like 10K or 12K up there.
Some of your time, can you ride with me for a minute? Probably to the end and I'll be with you. If you broke with me, better know I'm spinning when you with me. Ain't no joke in me. Took you past the firmament, now you a ash.
Like 8K is nice. So yeah, these numbers right here in kilohertz.
Okay.
You know hertz, right?
But
You learning, bro. It's all good. So hertz is how as the like decibels is how we measure loudness. Hertz is how we measure frequencies.
okay.
Your hearing range is from 0 to 20,000.
All right.
So those are the frequencies you can hear. Dogs, for example, can hear like
Hella high, huh?
super high. That's why you ever hear those like dog whistles
Yeah, you can't hear them.
that go kind of like above human hearing. It's like you can't even hear it, but your dog be over there like.
Yeah.
That's because they're hearing frequencies that are like above like I don't know 40,000, 50. They're like way up there. You know? So these are in the thousands. A hertz is just it's the same thing as a vibration. So if I boost 8K, I'm boosting the frequencies that are vibrating in his voice at 8,000 times per second. So the faster you vibrate, the higher the frequency. The slower you vibrate, the lower the frequency. Does that make sense? That's just the physical part of it.
Some of your time, can you ride with me for a minute? Probably to.
Now right here you can adjust the bandwidth of the EQ. So a greater bandwidth boosts more frequencies. A tighter bandwidth like boosts only like a narrow option of frequencies. So we can go narrow and just kind of like bring it up just to see how much we want to boost.
Some of your time, can you ride with me for a minute? Probably to the end and I'll be with you. If you broke with me.
Like right around there it starts to feel a little more smooth, you know?
Some of your time, can you ride with me for a minute? Probably to the end and I'll be with you. If you broke with me, better know I'm spinning.
Let's hear that EQ move and then I'm going to touch on the delay part.
Some of your time, can you ride with me for a minute? Probably to the end and I'll be with you. If you broke with me, better know I'm spinning when you with me. Ain't no joke in me. Took you past the firmament, now.
Clear, yeah? And then always when you're boosting, after you boost like high end, especially on vocals, sometimes those S's can come out more because the S's and the T's, the T and the all of those things are like higher frequencies. So if you're boosting those a lot, those things are gonna come out more, then they can become harsh. So, use a de-esser right after you EQ to just fix that.
Some of your time, can you ride?
This.
Some of your time, can you ride with me?
You don't want to do too much because then it's gonna sound like he has a lisp.
Yeah.
So right now we're selecting where we want to start de-essing. Like at what frequency point we want to start de-essing.
This one.
If you DS too much, then it sounds like a list.
Yeah, because you could take away his S's and his T's and it'll sound like you have a list.
I have a list, don't I? List.
I mean, if you want to have a list, you can.
Some of your time, can you ride with me for a minute? Probably to the end and I'll be with you. If you broke with me.
All right, that's a little bit more smooth. All right, so the delay situation. You guys know what side chaining is?
Nope.
No.
All right, let me show you.
What? It's called side change?
Side chaining.
Oh.
So we're gonna throw a compressor. Notice I threw a compressor on the delay bus. You see that? So I'm gonna show you exactly what you do. The next thing now is I'm gonna send a little bit of the output of his vocal to the compressor. So I'm gonna choose an open bus right now. I'm gonna do let's do 39. It really doesn't matter which one you do. So I'm gonna do 39. Set that all the way up. So on here on the compressor, since I chose 39, I want to choose 39 here. So right here, it gives you the option to key in the input. So we're going to key in bus 39. And then right here, we got to make sure the key is on. So basically what this is doing is anytime,
What was that?
oh my bad, I just made the track super big. Basically what this is doing is anytime his vocals come through the compressor, it's gonna compress the delays. So check this out. If we're not compressing at all, it sounds like this.
In and I'll be with you if you broke with me.
Alright, but if we start compressing,
In and I'll be with you if you broke with me.
I'm compressing all the delays, right? So you wanna get that middle ground where like his voice starts to become more clear, but you still get the tails of the delay happening, you know?
In and I'll be with you if you broke with me. Better know I'm spinning when you with me. Ain't no joke in me. Took you past the firmament, now you a astronaut now. Got me falling for your love, nah, it ain't no backing out. I don't need no floaties or no goggles when I slide in. Cannonball.
Yeah, right there.
You got a good ear, bro. So if I didn't do this process, listen to how the delays could like, you know, as he was mentioning, like it could have crowded the vocal, my bad. It was like a tongue twister. So yeah, with this off.
I'm on some of your time, can you ride with me for a minute?
You see? But with this in now.
I'm on some of your time, can you ride with me for a minute? Probably to the end and I'll be with you if you broke with me.
Yeah. It's subtle, but it clears it a little bit. You could actually compress it a little bit more.
I'm on some of your time, can you ride with me for a minute? Probably to the end and I'll be with you.
You know what I'm saying? So as soon as he's not singing anymore, this opens up and it allows those delays to come back through.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like a process that automatically levels the delays for your vocal for you.
Which one is this called?
That was side chain compression.
Side chain.
Yeah, and honestly, if you're confused, don't even worry about it because that's like a very advanced technique. But I'm recording it, so you can go back to this video.
So learning in Logic, what do you think of that? Because that's what I've been learning.
It's fine.
Yeah.
You can learn in Logic, but I would just choose to learn in the industry standard.
Which is Pro Tools.
Yeah, because it's the industry standard.
Yeah.
I don't know. But you can use both. But you can still make fire stuff in Logic, don't get me wrong.
Oh, yeah.
Fans coming, we in track. Ain't no comparison to your love.
Alright, so lead vocal is honestly done because, I mean, that sounds pretty good to me. And the key is to stop. Once it starts to sound good and you can't even think of anything else to do to it, just stop. Because a lot of people just continue like slapping on plugins and messing it up. Yeah, messing it up. Hey, I hope you guys have been finding this video helpful and useful. I have a free resource, link in description below. It's called 6 Mix Finalizers. It's a mini course that I've designed to help producers, artists, upcoming engineers just like yourself finish your mixes faster. And I really wish someone would have shared this resource with me in the beginning of my mixing journey. So if you want to go check that out, link is in the description below. Let's get back to the video.
Can you ride with me for a minute?
All right, so he has some background vocals. Let me see this other one.
For a minute, probably to the end when I'm with you.
So the first thing I like to do if I'm mixing in the backgrounds is
Well, so it's just to make it sound like it's in the back, right?
Mm-hmm. That's the key, cause like
You gotta change
That highs
the way
low.
it sounds, so it can sound different from the main vocal.
The high ends or something?
so how do I do that? I feel like we gone over this twice already, so you should know. No, not auto tune. That's pitch.
EQ, ain't
EQ is one of them.
Compressor, right? Two.
Yeah, not so much. Not as important.
I remember you.
EQ is one of them, but you definitely need one of these things for sure for it to sound in the background, and it doesn't have it right now at all.
Reverb.
Oh.
Gotta have reverb on the background vocal, man, for you to place it back there.
Is like,
And I remember we was doing something with the.
Reverb is just the sound of something in a space.
We was taking.
If you
out
don't have
the
any
highs and
reverb,
lows
it's just dry.
Right. We was taking out the highs and lows on some background.
Yeah, yeah.
One time?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Yeah.
That's a further proximity effect.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
But first thing I would do that's gonna instantly kind of place it for you is reverb for sure. So let's just solo both of these.
If you broke with me, better know I'm spinning when you with me.
So they're kind of like, he's kind of emphasizing certain words or whatever. So I'm going to try, I want to give them a different reverb too. Don't put your background vocals and your lead vocal in the same
They have different
reverb.
sounds, right?
Yeah, give them a different sound. See, you actually learning, bro.
I know. I was like, dang, you learned more than me.
I have to.
I mean, he been locked in though. He been locked in.
You come every day, right? So,
Yeah.
So
My fucking job.
I slapped this.
I gotta be here, man.
That's good though, 'cause you
Can't call off his shit.
Let's throw this on here.
Ride with me for a minute.
So this reverb, I put it directly on the background vocal. We could set up another like auxiliary track and have a secondary reverb. We still may do that, but this reverb is dope to put on certain tracks because I can dial in how much early reflections I want.
Yeah.
Early reflections is the one part of a reverb that tells you distance, like really quickly. Like it tells you where in this thing is, where a sound is.
Take it like this is like yeah.
Here's the distance. So check this out. We'll keep the early reflections on. Let's just solo the background vocal here. Check this
So
out.
early reflection will make it sound like what, closer or farther?
It just depends on how much you use. Okay. The more early reflection that you use, the more like in the room or in the space, the thing will sound. The less of it you use, the more upfront it will sound. Check it out.
For a minute, probably to the end when I'm with you.
See what I'm saying?
For a minute.
So this is cool because you got to envision the sound when you're mixing. So when you're listening to this track, right?
So when you bring it closer, that's more? Right?
I'm sure. Hold on. When you listen to this track, right?
Some of your time, can you ride with me for a minute? Probably to the end and I'll be with you. If you broke.
You're creating a stage when you mix. Meaning like you got to envision where it sounds like this background vocal would fit in the mix.
For a minute.
Does it sound like it would fit there or here?
For a minute. Probably to the end.
Or you can make this even huger.
For a minute. Probably to the end.
See how much further back that sounds?
For a minute. Probably to
That's
the
close.
end.
So where does it sound like it would fit in the mix?
For a minute. Probably to the end when I'm with
A
you.
little more?
For a minute. Probably to the end when I'm with you.
Right there.
Yeah.
Let's just keep it there because I'm gonna show you something. So he definitely sounds like he's in the room,
For a
right?
minute. Probably to.
It definitely sounds washed and like he's in a room. So now you can go here and dial in the exact amount that you want.
For a minute.
That's dry.
For a minute. Probably to the end when I'm with you.
So I generally go somewhere around there. I generally mix in just enough so I hear it. I don't want to like.
Yeah.
I don't want to fully just hear the sound of the room. Like I want to hear him in the room.
Yeah.
So
For a minute.
you know what I'm saying? Versus
For a minute.
that's like the room.
Yeah, type shit.
So
For a minute. Probably to the end when I'm with you. For a minute. Probably to the end when I'm with you.
any of that is decent. And then we can give him some reverb too. So that was just the early reflection part. Now we can give him some reverb too.
For a minute. Probably to the end when I'm with you.
So reverb gives you the depth. Reverb tells you how big the space is, like how deep it is. That's the best way I could describe it. So like if I were to increase this like crazy, the decay time,
For a minute.
that makes you think like this space is huge, right?
Yeah.
Like, right? Versus like if it's tight,
For a minute.
it's a smaller space, right?
It's
What's
not
that?
like a church. Is there like a
That right there.
Oh yeah.
Just make the decay time huge.
Oh.
You can, and it'll sound more like
So
a
like the
church.
upper you go is like the more spaced up there is
Yeah.
versus like the lower would be like a
Basically like bigger the
closer.
room type of shit.
Exactly. So envision where does this vocal need to be? Let's hear the track first with vocal dry.
For a minute. Probably to the end and I'll be with you. If you broke with me. Better know I'm spinning.
All right, now let's solo it and find where we need to put it.
For a minute. Probably to the end.
Does it need a bigger space?
For a minute.
It's pretty tight.
For a
A little
minute.
bit.
Probably to the end when I'm with you.
Yeah, like that's
Somewhere here, yeah? So that's how you figure out how to place your anything, but in this case, the background vocal.
Yeah.
Probably to the
And
end.
then we can blend in the reverb.
For a minute. Probably to the end when I'm with you. For a minute. Probably to the end.
Same thing like how you was blending in the reverb on the sends. You just want to do enough till you kind of feel it.
Yeah.
You don't want it to completely just create the sound.
For a minute. Probably to the end when I'm with you.
So that's gonna blend. Something like that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Let's hear it.
Firmament now, you an astronaut now. Got me falling for your love, no, it ain't no backing out.
So now, if I were to bypass this, the reverb, listen to the difference.
Can you ride with me for a minute? Probably to the end and I'll be with you. If you broke with me, better know I'm spinning when you with me.
Where this is now gonna give you a more clear picture of where that vocal is sitting.
Can you ride with me for a minute? Probably to the end and I'll be with you. If you broke with me, better know I'm spinning when you with me. Ain't no joke in me. Took you past the firmament.
It's just like once you get Pro Tools, bro, like I encourage you just to like sit there and do stuff like this. Close your eyes. You guys ever listen to music and just like close your eyes at night, you sleeping, and you can just envision, you can see like the band or the artist or whatever, like in the concert hall or whatever it is.
I can't do that no more now. I don't smoke or drink.
Yeah, when I be fitted,
You don't gotta smoke to.
No, but the only time I can
when you be
sit,
fitted, you hear that shit like you hear everything in that motherfucker.
You could do that right now. Yeah.
Hell yeah. Who that, Beyonce, man?
Yo, you groovy, bro. You can do that now, bro. You know, you don't gotta be fading.
When I slide in a cannonball, I might do a backflip when I dive in. I'm asking.
So we got two, right? Two of those background vocals. So I'm gonna just copy the same thing over. Solo these two backgrounds.
Can you ride with me for a minute? Probably to the end and I'm with you.
So right now they're both in the same reverb, but they're both coming up the center. So if we want to create more separation, which is key.
Juke to the right.
Yeah, put one slightly to the left.
To the left.
Exactly. So you can use this S1 imagery, not the PS22, whatever they talking about. Use this S1 imagery. Right now we have it on the top one. I can put this one a little bit left, and then I'm gonna put it copy to the bottom and put the other one a little bit to the right. And you're gonna hear everything just kind of open up a little bit more.
Can you ride with me for a minute? Probably to the end and I'm with you.
Already, you know what I'm saying? So that's just slightly to the left, and then we can literally like see these numbers, 6, 19, negative 19.5, just reverse it. So this would be positive 19.5, so it's balanced. And then this would be negative 6.
Can you ride with me for a minute? Probably and then I'm with you. Took you past the firmament, now you're an astronaut now. For your love, now it ain't no backing out.
Yeah, sure.
So now it's like,
Yeah.
I don't know what's up with the metering in this session. This session has been weird. Because everything is showing that like things will be like clipping or whatever in the red, but it's not sounding that way at all. Anyways,
You an astronaut now. Got me falling for your love, now it ain't no backing out.
so already we're creating so much more space. One thing I'm gonna do, we're gonna set up a bigger reverb. Yeah, except you call that E-verb. Put an R on that.
That's a different one. It's the E-verb.
It's an E-verb. What you know about that E-verb? Throw a reverb on there. Let's do. We want it to sound different than the other one. I think on the other one we used the man verb. So honestly, we could use anything else. Actually, let's do Lustrious Plates. That one I've been messing with hard lately. All right, so make sure the dry wet is 100% wet, which it is. No, you're good. It's all, you want 100% wet because we're gonna send the vocals to this. So now, here's the two background vocals. Actually, color code these for me. So click this one.
Click it?
Yep. Hold shift and click this one as well. So you select it. Select both. Click on the color and give them a different color because these are background vocals. Double click. Give it anything else. All right, that's cool. And then close out of that. All right, and then on both of these, send a little bit of these vocals to the plates that you just set up. It's at the bottom right there. And then yeah, give some reverb to it.
Spin it when I'm with you.
You want to hear that tail
Took you
more.
past the firmament, now.
Keep going. Keep
Nah,
going.
nah.
You want them to sound
When I
ethereal.
slide in,
What's
I'ma
better?
do a backflip when I dive in.
So if you want to hear how the difference in the feeling, bypass the plugin and play the track and then put it in to hear the difference. So
For your love, no, it ain't no backing
as
out.
before, right?
When I slide in, I'ma do a backflip when
More open. All right, so copy this plugin up top.
I'll do that.
Hold Option and drag it up top to the A. Yep. All right, cool. And then take it off solo. All right, let's hear how this sounds.
some of your time, can you ride with me for a minute? Probably to the end and I'll be with you. If you broke with me, better know I'm spinning when you with you.
All right, so let me break this down so it's not confusing. The first reverb was to give them that dimension to in the back, right? This reverb now is more so just for the sound and the vibe. This plates that we just did. So here's before the plates. Like if you were to mute the plate reverb, I just muted the bus. So if you were muted, check it out.
Probably to the end and I'll be with you. If you broke with me, better know I'm spinning when you with me. Ain't no.
It's fine, but this is more of a vibe with that play reverb you just put in.
Probably to the end and I'll be with you. If you broke with me, better know I'm spinning when you with me. Ain't no joke in me. Took you past the firmament, now you a astronaut now.
You can make this even more of a vibe. This is just for the vibe.
Yeah.
Like something that just sounds cool. You can make, you know, put this damper up. That's just gonna make, it's basically the same thing as the decay. It's gonna make it go longer.
Probably to the end and I'll be with you. Probably to the end and I'll be with you. If you broke with me, better know I'm spinning when you with me. Ain't no joke in me. Took you past the firmament, now you.
It's cool. Sometimes you can play with the EQ on the reverb itself to make it sound a certain way. So sometimes I like to boost the high end. Like check this out.
Probably to the end and I'll be with you. If you broke with me, better know I'm spinning when you with me. Ain't no.
Kind of a little bit cleaner.
Probably to the end and I'll be with you. If you broke with me, better know I'm spinning when you with me. Ain't no joke in me. Took you past the firmament, now you a astronaut now.
Yeah, sick. So the cool thing about mixing your backgrounds like that is as long as they're recorded decently well, bro, we didn't even put no compression, no EQ, no nothing, and it already sounds smooth. You know what I mean? Like, simple.
To your love, girl, you know that nigga stuff. I ever see you in the club, we got bottles going up.
It sounds sick though. I'm gonna give him a little bit more body on his voice though. When I say body, more of the lows, the chest. Yeah.
Asking, would you heal my heart if I was?
Like if I boost a little bit down here, you're gonna hear it.
Asking, would you heal my heart if I was dying? I'm asking, would you hold it down?
See that?
Asking, would you heal my heart?
Sometimes, but you gotta do this when you listen to it with the track in.
Asking, would you heal my heart if?
Because when you hear the track, when you hear the beat with the lead vocal now sounds like thinner. But when you listen to the lead vocal by itself, it sounds fine. So that's where like it's important to know when you should solo and do something versus like do something while listening to it with the context of the whole song going on.
Asking, would you heal my heart if I was dying?
It sounds thinner right now.
Would you hold it down?
Then when I just listen to the voice by itself.
Asking, would you heal my heart if I?
It's called frequency masking. So sometimes like there are certain frequencies in the beat that are causing the vocal to feel thinner than it actually is.
Yeah.
So there's a couple of ways of going about it, but the way I'm gonna go about it is I'm gonna just make the voice even thicker to make that more full-bodied effect when the beat is in, you know?
Asking, would you heal my heart if I was dying? I'm asking, would you hold it down if I got blowers in a match? That blower in a purse, face coming, we ain't trash. Ain't no comparison to your love, girl, you know that nigga stuff. I ever see you in the club, we got bottles going up.
Sounds sick.
She's touching my heart right now.
The frequencies.
Frequency.
Feel the frequency of my heart. That's how you're supposed to feel.
Comparison to your love, girl, you know that nigga stuff. I ever see you in the club, we got bottles going up. I'm a done, so we sip it down. It's on rose, I need a hug.
Alright.
I'll be okay.
Hey, I hope you guys have been finding this video helpful and useful. I have a free resource, link in description below. It's called 6 Mix Finalizers. It's a mini course that I've designed to help producers, artists, upcoming engineers just like yourself finish your mixes faster. And I really wish someone would have shared this resource with me in the beginning of my mixing journey. So if you want to go check that out, link is in the description below. Let's get back to the video.
I want some of your time, can you ride with me for a minute? Probably to the end and I'll be with you.
One thing I want to do for this beat, y'all hear that rim? So listen to the rim. Got a little sound.
I want some of your time, can you ride with me for a minute? Probably to the end and I'll be with you. If you broke with me, better know.
It's a little loud, right? It's a little distracting. One thing you can do is we can either compress. No, EQ ain't gonna do it because that's a dynamic thing. So we're gonna have to compress, limit, or soft clip. Which one do you think?
Compress.
Why?
Because it's squeezing it down a little bit so you don't hear the smacking on the thing.
True, but you can do it in multiple different ways. I'm asking y'all to see how much information y'all retain to know which one is the best option.
What does it be soft? Because it comes out kind of loud, like.
Soft clipping, so what, you remember what soft clipping is?
Just like with the levels, right? So it doesn't like clip, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I think it's soft clipping.
Yeah.
Soft clipping tames the transients. So, and usually those transients are your drums. So it's gonna tame those, you know,
Soft
Limiter.
a limiter completely just cuts off the sound after a certain point. So if you want it to sound more natural, you would soft clip. All right, let's find a soft clipper. I don't know what's on here. I don't know what we got. So many plugins. This is what you call plugin overload, bro. We just need a few things. Ooh, actually, I'm just gonna use this. This honestly is not really fully meant for this, but I'm gonna just do this. Do you see right here it says clip?
Yeah.
We can put that in clip mode. The thing about clipping with, yes, this is a clipper, or you can limit it, but we're gonna just use the clipper function.
Okay.
So if you want to clip something though, you have to drive signal into the clipper. The more you drive signal into the clipper,
It can, like here.
the more it clips.
Yeah. Okay.
So check it out. But it's gonna make it louder.
Yeah. So
That's the thing. Oh, it's already going. Look, listen to that. So it's already clipping like crazy. So we actually need to turn this down. So notice it was already clipping once we slided this on here, like before, right?
yeah.
And so that means we just need to turn down the beat. So it's not clipping as much. Right? Let's go to the part where that rim comes in. We want to get it to a point where it sounds more natural, somewhere right on there. So we want to drive, basically we're driving the beat into the clipper to the point where that rim starts to feel more balanced with the beat. You know what I'm saying? How's that feel now? We could drive a little bit more. Yeah, it's better now, yeah? Sounds sick. So notice we just dropped it a bunch. So the volume of this is low now. So now we actually got to boost it back up with the volume here. We just got to turn it back up. A lot of people be like, bro, what'd you do? You just killed the beat. Bro, you just got to turn it back up.
Yeah.
Some of your time, can you ride with me for a minute? Probably to the end and I'll be with you. If you broke with me, better know I'm spinning when you with me. Ain't no joke in me. Took you past the firmament, now you a astronaut now. Got me fucked.
Like that rim isn't like just bugging our ears anymore. Let's see what else we have.
Tell me that I'm everything you wanted. If it ain't like that, then I don't want it.
His voice is still like, because the way that he's saying it, like this was all smooth up until, notice how this was all smooth up until here. Check it out.
Will you deny me access to your body? Get at me out of pocket. Tell me that I'm everything you wanted. If it ain't like that.
Could you specific like put something on just a specific part of that audio? Like you don't gotta do the whole audio, but you could just separate it.
You can.
Tell me that I'm everything you wanted. If it ain't like.
I think it's really, so I'm gonna show you multi-band compression. So, basically multi-band compression. So this is EQ, right? But the cool thing about this is not only can you boost, cut, but you can also trigger, like when if certain frequencies go over a certain threshold, it will start to compress on them.
So okay, say the other part of the audio doesn't like hit that frequency, it won't affect it, right? So just that specific part, okay.
Exactly. So like, here, let me show you. I'm gonna do it, and then you learn fast when you see it done. Like you're good with that. So let me show you what's going on.
Get at me out of pocket.
It's cool.
Tell me that I'm everything you wanted. If it ain't.
It's only right
Yeah,
at that
that's the
section.
part.
You know what I mean? So we gotta find the frequencies that are troubling.
Get at me out of pocket.
Find the harsh frequencies first.
Tell me that I'm everything you wanted.
All of these, yeah?
Yeah.
Get at me out of pocket.
So you just bring that down a little bit, right?
Tell me that I'm everything.
So we're not gonna bring it down. We're not gonna EQ it down, because if I were to EQ it down, listen what that would do.
Get at me out of pocket.
Just make everything go.
Yeah.
You don't wanna do that.
Yeah.
Tell me that I'm everything.
So the way to go around this now is to use this. You see this top part?
Yeah.
This allows you to do multi-band. So it's only gonna start compressing this region when that vocal kind of hits some of these frequencies a bit harder right here.
Tell me that I'm everything you want. Tell me that I'm everything you want. Tell me that I'm everything you want.
See how that kind of just smoothed it out? So right here is the bypass too. So we can go before.
Tell me that I'm everything you wanted.
After.
Tell me that I'm everything you wanted.
A little bit smoother, you know what I'm saying?
Tell
You can zone in on the frequency a bit more.
me that I'm everything you want. Tell me that I'm everything. Tell me that I'm everything you want.
So it's like right there where we kind of did that cut originally.
Yeah.
Tell me that I'm everything you wanted.
So that just makes it like a lot more natural sounding versus like taking out all of that energy there.
Yeah.
Because if we were to take all that energy, it would affect even these parts where he's saying better and like it would make these parts sound dull. You know what I'm saying? But now everything sounds a lot more smoother.
Putting on me access to your body. Get me out of pocket.
And if you feel like this did too much right here,
Putting on me access to your body.
influence this back up a little
Get
bit.
me out of pocket. Tell me that I'm everything you wanted. If it ain't like that, then I don't want it.
It's not as hard though.
The main thing, the hard thing about this when you have a 2-track is like you're limited in what you can do.
Yeah.
So right now the only issue is when that 808 comes in,
it's
starting. Yeah, it's starting to distort this now. So let me see if I can do this a different way. Because it was sounding fine before the 808.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna show you another way. This isn't my favorite way because it kind of kills your dynamics, but you can do a limiter. Let me show you this method. Let's go back here. Basically, let's get the level of our beat back again.
In and I'll be with you. If you broke with me, better know I'm spinning when you with you. Ain't no joke in me. Took you past.
So somewhere about there, yeah?
Yeah.
Volume wise. All right, now what you can do here is open the limiter.
Yeah.
Do the link. I'll let you do this because this is like, it's really easy. But hit the link. And you're gonna drag, basically you're dragging down the threshold and the ceiling at the same time.
How much?
You'll see. And you're gonna drag it down to the point where like,
So I play
it starts to clip the kick and the rim, and it starts to feel more subtle. So put it all the way up though, and play the track and then start to bring that down until it feels more subtle. It's already doing a little bit. So right now you're kind of destroying it because it's doing a lot. So bring it up. Somewhere around there. You can bypass it, just hear the difference. Right?
Yeah.
That helps, but it's clamping on the kick as well. Put the auto release on. Man, it's hard. I would make it go back up. Bring it back up again.
All the way up?
Yeah, just keep it at 0. Bypass. Alright, put it back in. Alright, exit out. So the thing is, you gotta be very careful when you start affecting your 2-track beat because you don't want to overdo it. You'll kill the dynamics. I don't really like having a limiter in, but I'm gonna show you how to remedy that. So right now it's still clamping down too much. We're not getting as much of the punch and everything.
Yeah.
So if you want to bring some of that back, you gotta do what? Right now it's driving a certain amount into the limiter, and the more you drive into the limiter, it's gonna clamp more. So we need to drive more or less into the limiter? Less. So you really just gotta turn down the clip volume here and just drive less into the limiter.
Oh, okay.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
So you just bring it down until you start to get those dynamics back. That's a little bit better, you know what I'm saying? So now let's listen to like a before and after. So before. A little bit smoother. Then you could turn up the overall level too just a little bit. I may back this down a little bit. Yeah, maybe there. It's a balancing act. Here in the mix.
I'm on some of your time, can you ride with me for a minute? Probably to the end and I'll be with you. If you broke with me, better know I'm spinning when you with you. Ain't no joke in me, took you past the firmament, now you a astronaut now. Got me.
So that's better. That works. I mean, you really gotta play with it, you know? Sometimes like a clipper is gonna work. You know, sometimes the limiter is gonna work. The only annoying part with using a limiter now is that like it shaves off all of the transients of the beat. So it's just a, I don't know. You just gotta just use your ears and see if you like it better or not.
Yeah.
But usually you want to maintain those transients for mastering. Yeah, you too. That's a vibe with Stoner. This track, Stoner, when is this track gonna be out, bro?
Sooner than where I
He said sooner than later.
And I still got one more track I gotta mix, so I could just drop the mixtapes.
When is this one coming out, though?
When we mix this other one, and I'll give him the other one to mix that one. It was one more song, and then after we do that, then we gonna drop them on YouTube. I don't know if I'm gonna drop them on any other platform because they don't pay me.
Basically, we don't know when it's coming out, but you know, let us know how it sounded. Thank you guys for tuning in. Peace. Hey, I hope you guys have learned something from today's video. I would love to hear your thoughts, so comment below and I'll check those out. Don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss any of the future videos coming up. My name is Princeton Brown. I'm a producer and mixing engineer based in Los Angeles, and I would love to hear from you. If you have a brand new song that you're working on and would love a mix on by me, send it my way. I would also love to give you feedback on the mixes that you're working on, so please send those my way. Last but not least, I have a free mini course called 6 Mix Finalizers. All of this information is in the description below. Thank you guys again for tuning in and watching. I'll see you on the next video. Peace.
Sonic Gold Production.